Dear fellow colleagues and clients of RSM, I would like to share with you our Business Resilience Advisory Program. This program helps our local enterprises assess their business viability, take proactive actions to make the necessary painful changes to strengthen their business resilience. This is critical for our long-term economic viability as a nation. Now, the PM has given a grim assessment on the economic impact of COVID-19 in his doorstep interview to local media at the Istana on 27 March 2020. He said, it is not going to be a U-shaped down dip. It is not going to be a U-shaped dip. It has come down and it will come down. If you're lucky, you can sustain it at a diminished level for quite a long time. If you're not lucky, it will keep on going down, and some businesses are going to have a lot of difficulty just staying in existence. So what the government has done is to provide the critical cash support. It has unveiled a 54 billion support package to ease firms that face cash flow issues, help firms to keep jobs, reduce operating costs, and support capability development. Today, MAS and the financial industry has announced measures to help SME by deferring principal payments on their secured loans up to 31st December 2020, subject to approval from the respective financial institutions. The FIs can also access a low-cost funding Singapore dollar facility for loans granted under the Enterprise Singapore SME Working Capital Loan Scheme and the Temporary Bridging Loan Program, provided they pass on the savings in funding costs to their SME borrowers. As I speak, the government is going to introduce a new bill aimed to grant temporary relief for 6 months to those who cannot fulfill contractual obligations, such as rent payments or planned events. These are helpful measures that addresses the immediate problem facing businesses. But every business must not relax and live in the illusion that the worst is going to be over very soon. In fact, every business must now take this window of help to do the necessary and perhaps painful changes to remain relevant and strengthen their long-term viability. In our 35 years of history, we have served our local community and weathered with them through the 1991 oil crisis, the 1997 Asian financial crisis, if you recall the 2001 dot-com crash, the 2003 SARS crisis, and the 2008 global financial crisis. We have found in such crises, business owners need a good sounding board to allay their fears. Maintain positive mindset and stay calm. To stay calm, you need to be in control of what you can control and manage them, and do not worry about the uncertainty and those that you cannot control. You need mental resilience to prepare for the worst. Do your scenario analysis, take immediate steps to conserve cash, contain costs, and preserve your core assets, including your core talents and critical business activities. You must take immediate steps to ring-fence your existing and contingent liabilities. You must rally your team to fight this crisis with you united and emerge stronger when the market recovers. Therefore, what we have done is to set out to do a simple 5-stage process to help you assess your business and company viability, understand your cash flow break-even, take steps to lower your cash flow break-even, develop an action plan using our 5R to stay resilient, and act immediately to implement the plan, monitor and adjust the plans whenever necessary to adapt to the very volatile and uncertain business climate. The key is each business must know which quadrant they are in now if you are in a healthy position where both business and company are viable, it is an opportunity to develop new capabilities, to seek growth through M&A, to build a resilient future. If you are in the quadrant where your company is viable, but your business is not viable, this is the time to re-examine your options, trim unprofitable business activities, and seek new growth opportunities. If your business is viable, but the company is not viable, this is the time to take steps to preserve your business and take actions to augment your capital structure and restructure the debt burden. If your assessment is both the business and company is not going to be viable, then this is the time to take the painful steps to cut loss, minimize your losses, look ahead for profitable business opportunities. Regardless of which quadrant you are in, you have to stay nimble, agile, adaptable to deal with a very volatile and uncertain business environment. Now, in developing your action plan, consider this 5R approach to help you develop practical solutions and implement them fast. You need to immediately reduce waste and cut inefficiency. If you have excess resources, look into how to redeploy them, preserve your core team through the series of skills development programs to prepare them for recovery. In a crisis, this is the best time to know your team, align them to the firm's vision and value systems, and build strong bonds with them to stay united, adaptable, and agile. Rejuvenating yourself and your people are critical psychological defense that help all of us stay positive, agile, and adaptable. We are now reaching out to the TACs, the banks, Enterprise Singapore to roll out this business resilience advisory program. The cost per assessment is $5,000 per company. This cost helps to defray a very small part of our salary costs. Our objective is to help as many businesses take control of what they can do to help themselves and stay afloat for as long as this COVID lasts, and when the recovery begins, they are ready to ride the wave of recovery. Every crisis is an opportunity. The word crisis in Chinese means 危机. There is danger ahead of us, and at the same time, there is also opportunity. While we deal with the immediate danger ahead of us, we must stay alert to seize the opportunity. Take charge, prepare for the worst, and seize every opportunity that comes along. Together, united as one, it defines us as a nation that has the gumption and strength to fight to win this COVID crisis. We in RSM will stay with you for as long as you are willing to survive and thrive and not give up. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. Most importantly of all, remember we are here to journey with you to overcome this Black Swan event together as one. Thank you.